What's up, boys and girls? Eric Ho here in this very special edition where I actually have QnA here with me. I think the lights are a little bit bright. You think?
Yep.
Let me just try and press this thing here. Oh, I think we better focus when we come closer in here. Guys, well, welcome for tuning in. I think we got some people tuning in already. We've got a very special live here today because, hello, Pisces. Oh, are you really a Pisces? I'm a Pisces too. So, hello, Jason. Great to see you. So welcome to today, Spiritual Sunday. We have a live Q&A. I think this, I don't know what's up with this iPhone lighting today. It's looking a bit, making us look very enlightened right now, I think. So I've got a very special guest with me here today. It's my good friend, Liam. Here, Master Lim, we call him. He's actually a big student and a big, for a long time now, a big student of Abraham Hicks. So I know some of you are fans of Abraham Hicks and her work, and that's why I thought to answer, while we're here today, to finally answer this 17-second manifestation stuff. Does it really work, okay? I think we got around, a lot of people tuning in right now. Cool. Hey, I'm trying to read the comments while it comes along. And we have QnA here today, okay? By the way, I know I've been saying to put her channel on our, this is Sapana from India. I'm great, thank you. Whereabouts in India are you tuned in from? We're going to be back in Bangalore in a few weeks' time. Good afternoon, Ramya. Oh, afternoon. Oh, it's afternoon in India right now. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, okay? Before we get into Q&A, I know you guys have a bunch of questions, and there's been so much overwhelm over the past few months with a lot of these videos trending, and a lot of you commenting, asking loads of different questions. Can you manifest for somebody else? How do you raise your vibration? All of these different questions. And that's why today I wanted to answer a lot of these questions for you and to do this live Q&A so we can answer the questions while we're here. But first of all, I wanted to cover this thing on 17 seconds. And I'm going to pass it on to Liam to give you a little bit of an explanation behind this 17-second rule of manifestation and how does it actually work? Does it actually work? What's the theory behind it? What happens when you go 16 seconds? What happens when you go beyond 17 seconds? So I want to answer all these things. But before I do that, I think it'll be nice actually to actually get rid of this light because this light is a little bit disturbing right now. I think that maybe we can see each other a little bit better.
Yeah, it's better, it's better, it's
I'm
better.
just going to put another light here and I'm going to get Liam to start.
Yeah, we begin?
Yep.
What's up, guys? Good morning from UK over in London, and it's really great to be on here. Everybody who's tuning in from all across the world, India, America. I hear you guys are very big fans of Eric's YouTube channel, and I'm very grateful to be on here to come along and give you my perspective as to what this 17 seconds manifestation has done for me. Because whenever I first understood this, whenever I first grasped what this 17 seconds actually meant, and when I fully understood it to a point where I started to practice it and see results come into my life, that's when I knew I needed to bring that out there to more people and to educate people on that more and more and more. And one of the biggest problems is right now is that a lot of people, when they see the title Manifest in 17 Seconds, that their first initial thought is like, that's not possible because how the heck could you manifest a Ferrari in 17 seconds if you just close your eyes and think about it? And that's what the big problem is that is not exactly how that law works. But whenever you fully understand what I'm going to be sharing with you right now, how the momentum subsides for that manifestation to become your reality, that's when everything will start to change. And you're going to notice a huge shift in your life only once you register this and whenever you start to practice this. So in very simple basic steps, this 17 seconds practical step for manifestation is possible for every single one of you. But what you first need to understand is that it's not possible in a way that we think, oh, I'm just going to manifest X, Y, and Z. You actually have to first understand that there's a process that goes behind it. And what that means is that for this law of attraction to work, Abraham Hicks has taught me through her teachings over the course of the last year that momentum subsides after the first 17 seconds of an initial thought and an initial vibration. Now, what that means on top of that is that you can have all these thoughts going on inside, but if there's any form of doubt, negativity, or fear attached to that thought, you've stopped all momentum from that beginning right now. And whenever you understand that throughout that 17 seconds, you have to feel it, it's the emotion, that's the only thing that matters. Everything else you can put to one side.
Guys,
so for
those of you who are used to my videos, type below. What does emotions mean? Type below.
And for those of you who are listening and hearing this maybe for the first time right now, the emotions is all that matters whenever the 17 manifestation is on the way to you. And whenever you can really tune in and really get yourself to a state where you know, hey, these 17 seconds, that's when the momentum is going to begin. And for me personally, I remember holding thoughts for as long as 5, 10, maybe even 12 seconds, and then that little voice would creep in. The fear, the doubt, that's not possible. It's never happened before. Why should it happen now? But there's a 17-second stretch that whenever you hit that 17 second, the universe is listening to you, and that's when that momentum is beginning for you to start rippling and to come your way. But on top of that as well, Abraham has actually taught and teaches all around the world this method that if you can hold that thought for 17 seconds, another thought very much like that is going to ripple on top of that. And what does that do? That speeds up momentum. That speeds up the conversation that it's having with the universe. And in her teachings, she says if you can hold that thought for 17 seconds 4 times in a row, you've nothing to worry about. Consider that thing that you're looking to manifest as completely done. So if you do that 17 times 4, I believe, if the maths is correct, that's 68 seconds. No problems at all whatsoever. But the big crucial thing, which Eric has been teaching you guys throughout his journey on YouTube, is that it's the emotions that matter. You can have all these thoughts and you can hold that vibration you think for 68 seconds, but if your emotions is not in alignment with that, where you feel as if you've already got it, you've manifested it, it's on the way to you, you're stopping that off from coming to you. And after you've hit that 68-second mark, I want you to write that down 68 seconds below. Whenever you've hit the 68-second mark, that's when everything in the universe is out there doing its work for you. Mm-hmm. And just to finish off on that, once you've set that intention out there to the universe, the moment any fear, doubt, or worry comes in, or your thoughts go back to there, let it be a couple of hours later, or a day after, or a week later, the universe, understand, is always answering to your thoughts and always answering to the questions that you're asking. So the moment that that comes in, that feeling comes in, them emotions come in, you've just stopped that momentum from coming, and that's just switched off from the universe. So yes, you've guessed it right, you need to go back to that initial 17 seconds, times that by 4, get into that good feeling vibration, and know that after the first 17 seconds, once you can get it there, the next thought is likely to join after it, that really good feeling, and that's just going to keep rippling for you. And just to back this up, this is something that I have been practicing for, I believe, very heavily over the last 6 months, which has allowed me to do some amazing things. Traveled to over 14 countries in the past 12 months, hit my first 6 figures in my business at the age of 21, and literally live a freedom lifestyle, a dream lifestyle that once was a reality for me. And if I can do it at the age of 21, any single one of you on here from wherever you are tuning in around the world, this is possible for every one of you as well.
That's why I decided to bring Master Lim onto this show today, because at the age of 21, being able to manifest and create such a lifestyle, I think it's absolutely amazing. And somebody said, Eric, please give me your number. No! If I give you my number, you're going to be calling me every second. Okay, so we have a few things coming from here. Now, I mean, just to talk a little bit, if we just maybe turn that light off. This lighting today is not working out for us because we have our stage lights. This is our event room, by the way. I'll show you around after this Q&A. You can check this room out. It's beautiful. So we got another event we're running right now in London. So we got a bunch of students who's going to arrive. I guess in around half an hour. We're going to need to. I think Kaina just dropped a water bottle on her foot. Okay, so he is cute. Please tell him. There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll give you my number.
Okay, so just a few things, just to talk a little bit about that. So, talking about the 17-second rule, you know, I've said for a long time, manifestation at the end of the day is down to 2 main things. The thing that will instantly shift it and allow you to start attracting what you want in life. We got over 100 people tuned in live right now from all around the world. That's amazing. So, So the whole thing is, it's down to two things, okay? And I want you to type these two things in. And by the way, I've seen those of you who said emotions as energy and motion. Beautiful. Okay, thank you. So going from there is about emotions, which speeds up because energy and motion. So the more emotions we're able to amplify in that moment in time, the faster we can attract things. But the second thing is down to alignment. Our self-alignment and our alignment to the divine, okay? So, and how do we get to that alignment is about filtering out and being able to get rid of all those negative thoughts and being able to just focus on the positive thoughts, getting rid of all fear and doubt, and being able to vibrate at the frequency of love and peace. And so the moment we can do that, we know we are in perfect alignment with that of the divine, our creator, okay? And so at that moment, if we can really filter out all the noise, be totally focused on our goal or our intention, and amplify the emotion, we're able to speed the whole process up. And so going on from there, actually, we had a few questions I want to just get into right now. Something actually, come to Australia. I want to come to Australia. Philippines. Wow, we got people from all around the world here. So we had somebody who asked, what happens after, let me have a look, I can't find it. Okay, but after 17 seconds, so Sapana asked, but after 17 seconds, how can we get rid of negative thoughts?
Well, after 17 seconds, that's not the point, but you want to be getting rid of negative thoughts, because if you're thinking of getting rid of the negative thoughts after the 17 seconds, it's done. You need to get rid of all those negative thoughts before you even go into those 17 seconds. And that's what the big problem is. And that's why a lot of people end up saying that the secret or the magic or the law of attraction doesn't work for me, because they can't get themselves into that good feeling vibration. But one big thing to realize and one big thing to understand here today in this video is that you feeling them negative thoughts, that's a choice. And I know that comes very difficult for some people at times to understand, because I remember being in that situation myself whenever a mentor and a coach in this field first once told me that. But I had to get to terms with it, because if I wanted to understand this and I wanted to make this become my reality and I wanted to start living this, they were telling me you need to feel good feeling thoughts right now. And a lot of people say, as Abraham Hicks says, so many people out there are looking to get happy and looking to get rich now, but you have to feel happy and you have to feel rich before that can come to you.
I think a good term that springs to mind is when they say fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this fake it till you make it, is an interesting term, because for a long time, I always thought, why are we faking it? That's not our authentic self. If you guys want a whole lesson on authentic self, because I don't believe there is such thing. I created a video a few days ago about that. You can check it out. And when we understand that, hey, there is no authentic self, and in actual fact, everything, like existence, everything around us, reality is purely from our thoughts. It's created from our thoughts. We start understanding that actually there's nothing such as fake, because the moment we can put it into our mind and we can think about it, the moment it is reality. And so actually nothing is faking it if you can put yourself in that vibration. Now, I know for some of you, right now, you may be in a situation where you're going through some emotional pain or some things at home or some stress right now. But in these moments, the question is, can you, in this moment, while all of the stress is going on, and the easiest way to actually get yourself into that positive vibration is to bring yourself, first of all, back into this moment. Everybody take a deep breath in with me right now. And out. And be totally present in this moment. You looking at me looking at you, you have no more negativity to say, because right now we are grateful for life, for existence. And so in this moment, we can be positive. Now, all we need to understand at this moment is that this moment is the only moment that matters, because it creates our future and our past. So therefore, there is no negative thoughts or feelings that can enter in this moment. The only place that negative thoughts exist is in the past or in the future. So we stay present in this moment, in every moment, and we continue this way. That's how we continue that positive manifestation for the next moment. And so I think we'll just throw it back to Kaina for our second question. You guys are very keen today, I see.
Oh.
A lot of messages coming in.
Pisces J. How do you
Pisces. Oh, we're
You've
giving
two
it to the
on
Pisces
here.
again. Okay. Yep.
how do you keep your focus?
How do you keep your focus? Your focus in what? Maybe make the question more specific, and then we'll come back to it. Next question.
Uh,
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you always. I'm so grateful. Love your
How-
channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Mona Lisa Ray.
Mona Lisa. Oh, what a nice name.
How many times do we have to visualize in a day, week, month in order to manifest?
Okay. How many times do we need to visualize? I probably do it maybe just in the morning, and in the maybe sometimes in the evening. This really depends on your alignment, I believe. If you are in perfect alignment, something like 17 seconds, one time could create your whole reality. The biggest problem is that most of us are not in our perfect alignment. And so when that is the case, it can take continuous visualization, going through positive affirmations, going through meditation. The more we do it, the more we are able to finally, I guess that negative term is brainwash ourselves to actually finally start getting rid of all the noise and all the negativity to actually finally think positive. By the way, how many of you are actually in my 21-day affirmations? You're actually practicing it on a daily basis. If you are, type 21 days, let me know who you are. Because I highly recommend go through the 21 days. It's a process. Every single day, it will clear that mind. And it will create in future, wow, a lot of you. Okay, wow, okay, all coming in now. Nice. So it will allow you to clear that mind. And in future, wow, there's a lot of you. So in future, to be able to manifest a lot faster. Right now, for the majority of you, I recommend practice once in the morning. First thing when you wake up, because your mind is most calm and you can get into that theta brainwave much faster. And once just before you go to bed, so that subconscious mind can continue programming the conscious and the subconscious through the night. That's my recommendation to you.
And I think on top of that as well, it's good to note one thing that I've learned is that you've all heard that you are the creator of your own reality. But one thing that's very worth noting here is that you can manifest as quickly as you like.
We have 111 people tuned in right now.
Yes, I'm a
Oh,
111
perfect
person,
alignment.
love it.
Oh, it's 110.
Oh, damn. And one thing that's worth noting here is that you can manifest as quickly as you like. And that can be, as Abraham Hicks says, there's no difference in manifesting a button or a castle. There's no difference whatsoever. It's how quickly you can tune into your alignment, how quickly you can tune into that good feeling or that God feeling, as Eric would talk about in his videos. But there's what somebody said there, how quickly can you manifest? It's all to do about how you choose to allow other people to make you feel as well. Because we live in a people world. Everywhere we go, there's people. And there's people who walk around saying, because of this person, they've done this to me, they've said this to me, they've left me feeling depressed, anxious. Know that you are the one that controls how that feels. Nothing that Eric can say to me today can make me feel like depressed or anxious or sad if he says something.
I test
He
him every
tests
day.
me all the time and it doesn't work. It's not successful yet. I choose to allow his vibration to control how I feel. And if we talk about manifestation, if we understand the law of attraction and the law of the universe, it's based on how you feel and the emotions that you have attached to your inner alignment. And if you're in this world allowing other people to control your reality, forget all those manifestations.
3 a.m. in Detroit, and you've tuned in.
Detroit, nice.
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 Okay, finish off.
And what you can do is you can, as Eric said on his 21-day video that he was sharing with you, that's all about calming the mind and how to filter out that process. and how to empty that cup before you can fill it up with the new positive, good feeling vibrations.
Josie, 3 a.m. NYC. Whoa,
Wow.
you guys are tuning in everywhere. This is amazing. Okay, let's continue. Kaina, next question. Who's the lucky one here?
Jerry Lucas.
Jerry Lucas. Wow, a lot of you from Dallas, New York, quite a few of you.
Nice.
Someone from Rome. Beautiful. California, 1 a.m. Wow. Yes.
How do we know if we are in perfect alignment during manifestation?
Who's this from?
Jerry Lucas.
Hello, Jerry. The question?
How do we know if we are in a perfect alignment during manifestation?
How do we know we are in perfect alignment during manifestation? Okay. Now, this is an interesting question. When you're in perfect alignment, there's something you feel in that gut feeling, or sometimes I like to call it God feeling, in that intuition, something that's beyond our logical mind. And when we feel that, it becomes a knowing. This is a very interesting thing. A prime example of this is actually this exact YouTube channel. 3 months ago, on one of my videos, I said, I'm just starting out on this YouTube thing, is because I managed to grow Facebook up to 500,000 in the last couple of years, and I said, hey, let's give YouTube a try. But at the same time, it wasn't so much a try, because there was something pulling me towards here, and I'm sure there are no coincidences that we are actually having this conversation right now on this platform with all of you from all around the world. And while I was starting the whole YouTube thing, I started to feel this alignment with the whole thing. That's why I said in one of my videos, this was 3 months ago, before anything started trending, while we were still only getting, you're talking about 10 to 20 views on a video, I said, I feel this alignment, and I feel in my gut feeling, and I have this knowing that this channel is going to be a big channel. And I just want to, at this moment, also appreciate all of you for all the support. Namaste. And your continued support on this channel, for me to be able to be a vessel to channel this information for all of you. And alignment is one of those things. It's a journey. It's a journey for all of us. It's a journey towards truth. It's a journey towards honesty. It's a journey towards love. It's a journey towards peace. The moment we are out of our logical, which is not so logical, mind, and we are out of ego and out of fear, out of doubt, out of anger, out of frustration, out of all of these low vibrational frequencies, and the moment we are more practicing how to be honest and love one another and work in oneness, our alignment, we can be clear that is most aligned with that of the divine. So I think it's a journey. You know it. Why? Is because when you are in perfect alignment, everything around you starts to show. Like everything, you could think something in the morning and somebody comes into your life that moment. You know, you receive a phone call that moment, and it is all to do with that perfect alignment. Give you another example. A week ago, no, 2 weeks ago, we said that we wanted to create a TV show. Literally a few days after, I was invited to be interviewed on a TV show. Then the producer approached me and said, Eric, we need to create this show just for you. And so now we are in the process of developing the show. So that is when you know you're in perfect alignment. You can see the signs around you. Everything starts unfolding before you.
I think it's a feeling as well. I think, it's all to do with your feeling. And whenever you are open and you're in what Abraham Hicks, for those of you listen to, what's called the receptive mode, and you believe in the art of allowing, that you trust the process, you can feel it within yourself. There's no attachment to any fear, doubt, or worry. And going back to the YouTube, what Eric had said, I was there. I mean, I've been working with Eric over the course of the last 12, 13, 14 months. And whenever this channel started, that's the first thing he said to me. He was just like, I just have a feeling, I just have a knowing that this is going to be big. And within a couple of months, within the short couple of weeks, especially this last 2 weeks, things have just happened which has gone ridiculous, and that exponential growth. But that's the difference in someone who knows and who can feel that vibration that it is going to be big, rather than somebody setting out with a YouTube channel saying, oh, I'm just trying, I'm just going to attempt this. You have to actually feel it, you have to actually know it, but always come from a place of being humble as well, where Eric was speaking about removing that ego, not walking around saying, oh, I'm going to be big, I'm going to be massive because of your ego, but coming down to the real intent as to why he's doing this channel. And it's beautiful to see all you guys jumping on here, your commitment at 3 a.m., 1 a.m., wherever it is that you guys are tuning in from. That's where the realm is coming from. That's why this channel is going consistently every single day, to bring this message that Eric has instilled in his learning and his journey, to be able to pass it forward and pay it forward for you guys.
Nice. I just want to say namaste. Thank you for all the comments coming in. Also, a lot of you tuned in from India right now, I believe. I am going to be speaking. I have an event. It's a 3-day transformational event that will happen in Bangalore. That is happening, the exact dates, I think Kaina will pull up for us in a moment. If any of you can make it,
13, 14, 15 of July.
13th, 14th, and 15th of July going to be live in Bangalore. So if any of you can actually make it, then feel free to drop us an email. I'll get Kaina to drop the email address in there. And I'm happy to give all of you who are tuned in right now fully sponsored tickets so you can join our event with zero cost. Okay, so I can cover that for you. So I think Kaina's just put it in there. So it's teamericho@hacademy.com. Okay, so just send an email there and then just type sponsor Bangalore event and I will be there. You're in Dubai. Any chance in Dubai? Not so far. Guys, I would like you to do this. Maybe let us know in these comments where you have tuned in from, if you have not already. And I will get my team to look at where most of the demand is. When we get enough demand in one city or one country or something, we will put an event up for you guys, because it's one thing doing this on this live we're doing right now, but the moment you're in an event room, when you're in that space and within that vibration, sometimes by just sitting there you can go through a transformation. And that's why I say, and I know, I think either the end of this year, I'm wanting to hit the US with an event. So I need to know all of you who are out in the US, whereabouts you are based, to decide whether we hold it, down LA side, whether we hold it the other way, Florida way, New York side. So I need to know where most of you are based so we make it as convenient as possible for a lot of you. There's a lot of you from Dallas, Texas, okay? So, cool. Nice. Okay, so just leave the comments there. Washington, wow, we got a lot of people tuned in from all around the world right now. Real pleasure. Okay, so let's carry on with the Q&A, and we'll just finish off the next 5 minutes. We'll see what we get through.
Okay, so this is from Nepali Crypto Queen.
Nepali
Nepali
crypto queen. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so it's a long one, yeah?
Yep.
Well, I visualize fulfilling all mine and my people's dreams, and I try visualizing all of the happiness, and I start tearing up. Can you please explain it to me why I tear up? Will that emotion help me to manifest my goals?
Okay. If it's a positive emotion while tearing up, then yes. If it's like you're tearing up because you're like, oh, this is so beautiful, I so want this, I really desire this, that is perfect. You are tearing up. That means your emotions have amplified that reality will be created in divine time.
That's speedy.
Yeah. Now, if you are tearing up because you are in emotional pain, or there's negativity or thoughts or fears that is entering your mind, that's why you're tearing up, then that becomes a problem, because we expand. What we focus on expand. And so if we're in that negative emotion, we will only attract more of that negativity in our lives. So that's something to be aware of.
Oh, by the way, she says her name is Shika Rush.
Shikarash.
Shikarash.
So not
Just Shika.
crypto queen. Nice.
Oh, this one we already did. Hold on.
I'm so happy for that username. I'm gonna charge it in change my name. Yeah.
Sapana Sharma.
Sapana, great to see you.
Which is more.
I'm starting to recognize some of your names now after a few lives. By the way, we go live every Sunday. So if you have any questions, tune in Sunday. Best time to answer questions.
So, which
Kaina, do let me know your channel name.
Miss Kaina.
Miss Kaina, you'll need to type it in there so they got it. Now she's got to keep up with her YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's her task.
Okay, so which is more effective, visualization or diary writing?
Both. Both. If you can do both, do both. And it works in different ways for everyone else. But you know how we say thoughts hold vibration, so does words, so does writing things down. That all holds vibration as well. And especially because you're holding it in one place, sometimes our thoughts can be there present in that moment and you can send it out, which is powerful. But whenever you have something written down, it's amazing. And I'm not too sure if any of your fans are familiar with visualization boards. That's something that I created for myself whenever I first began this journey. And it wasn't until I created the vision board, it was back home in my home in Ireland, and I had left it and I had went away. But that vision board, I woke up and I saw every single day, and I felt that vibration as if I had that car, as if I had that lifestyle, as if I had that monetary figure in my bank account. And I'm sure in some of Eric's videos as well, he said, have you ever noticed whenever you let go of something, you've sent the universal vibration out there, the emotions have been attached to with it, then you just trust in the universe to go out there and do its thing, and you trust that it's going to bring that to you. And that's exactly what I done. I went off traveling for a bit, and I remember going back home, and everything that was on that vision board came through as well.
You are a good LOA student.
Oh, wow.
This is where the student has become the master, you
Yeah.
see? That's why it's Master Lim.
But you practice it, you get into it, visualize, and you write down as well. When you can do both, why not do both as well? And it'll 2 times that vibration, which is going to 2 times and speed up that process even much quicker for you, because thought holds vibration, emotion holds vibration, writing holds vibration, conversation holds vibration.
I tell you, around 9 years ago, I created the vision board. And if I have a chance on another video, I'll actually show you the vision board. I still have it till today. And on the vision board, I used Photoshop, and I photoshopped Richard Branson shaking my hand. We're next to each other. It took a whole 7 years. It took a whole 7 years. I wasn't thinking about it anymore because I was a big fan of his. And I guess there was an obsession during that year. So I put the manifestation up there, created the vision board, and nothing much happened, but I pretty much forgot about it. It took 7 years. 7 years later, I received a call from Vietnam, the biggest promoter out there, and said to me, Eric, we got a show with Richard Branson. Can you come and headline the show? Can you be the headline speaker alongside Richard Branson? And that's why in some of my videos, you'll see that I was with Richard Branson and we were sharing the stage together. It's interesting how these things happen, but all I can say why it took 7 years, because some of you will think about that and think, oh, I don't want to wait 7 years, right? Everyone wants it instantly. Work on yourself. The moment I started to shift my inner alignment and became more at peace and didn't allow ego to keep getting in the way, the moment everything started to manifest. And today, a lot of the things I think about or I put on a vision board, it is what we call instant manifestation. Next question. Okay, so we're going to finish off with a few questions. Let's see who has the burning question that really needs to be answered right now. It's nice to see you guys having a conversation, Michelle, and a few of you having a conversation within this.
Don't you get angry ever?
Can I manifest justice for lives? Other lives, other people's lives? If it is, watch the video yesterday. I answered that question. Yep.
Do you get angry?
Do I get-
Dania Nambiar asks, don't you get angry ever?
Okay, so you know, a lot of people can't believe this when I say, hey, no, I can't get angry. And it's interesting, and I want to put it into perspective for you guys, because I don't want you to think that, hey, Eric was like born this, I don't know, like a Buddha or something, where I'm just never angry, because they also have this saying that every master was once a disaster. And it's through a lot of the learnings, through a lot of the frustration, through a lot of the pain that allow people to shift. When you understand what happiness is, and I say this, you know, not lightly, is because a great mentor of mine, I think around 7 years ago, said to me to write this down. I wrote it down, but it didn't actually log into my brain as I thought it did. So if you are taking notes, or if there's anywhere for you to write this down, I would like you to write this down. And all he said was, live in the now. I think that's a big message also from Eckhart Tolle as well. Live in the now. And also 7, 8 years ago, I was handed a book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And I remember seeing it, I was like, what a load of rubbish. I've got a lot of things to get on with in my life. I'm very, very busy, so don't be silly. What do you mean live in the now? I've got more problems to worry about right now. And therefore, I was thinking about problems, thinking about challenges, and manifesting more challenges and more problems in my life. It took me a whole 4 years. One day, I was out in Bali, and I went for a yoga lesson. What I thought was yoga was to go for a stretch. When I arrived, the master was sitting there, just me and him, and he asked me, he said, Eric, what do you want to learn? I said, yoga. I thought that's what I applied for. And he said, do you want to learn the theory or do you want to learn the practical? I said, theory? What theory? I thought, okay, well, give me the theory first, then we'll go into practical. So, someone wants me to do yoga videos. I'll make one this week for you. And so ever since I've been a big yoga student, you know, and yoga is a big part of my life. And when I met the master, so we sat down, and I realized that 5, 6 hours later, I was still sitting there speaking about theory. And I was thinking, where's the stretching? The stretching never happened that session. And it was 5 days consecutive. I sat there with the master, listening and just being astonished by his words. A lot of it is to do with, finally, after those 5 days, I was able to get myself more at peace and be able to be in this moment. Everyone take a deep breath in with me now. And out. In this moment, there are no problems. I want to say this one more time. Just always remember that. So what does that mean? It means anything can happen. Anger, frustration can only happen if you have an attachment to something that happened before, or you've got a stress that you're worrying about for the next moment. Anytime you feel that impatient moment, this guy, he tests my patience all the time. So every time you feel that impatient moment and you feel like something's giving you a little hit there, a little jab, what you do in that moment, take a deep breath in and out. Bring yourself back into this moment and look at him, look at me, look at you. Look at everyone around you. Be grateful for life and think, wow, so thankful for the divine, for God, for just allowing me just to be alive in this moment. Let all of your negativity subside. The moment you don't attach any thoughts or feelings towards those negativity, it won't allow it to amplify, and you can stay in line with that of the divine. So I guess to answer your question in short, do I ever get angry? I think maybe there is a split millisecond that happens. And those milliseconds. But I don't let it expand because I don't give it attention. What you focus on, always remember this, what you focus on expands. So the moment it enters and I feel that feeling, it brings to my awareness, first step, awareness. Brings to my awareness, then what do? I allow it to subside. How? By breathing. Right? My master said, breathing is everything. Calm that mind. We got 130 people
Nice.
tuned in from around the world right now.
And just to throw at the end of that what Eric had said there, whenever you really start to understand the law of attraction and you actually start to see it working for yourself and you know that your emotion is what creates your reality, whenever that anger moment comes up, and like Eric had said, we're not going to lie and say that we've never felt angry before, but whenever you've reached in and you've tapped in and tuned into a place where nothing can trigger you because your subconscious mind is so tuned in and turned on to not allowing that to become your reality. One biggest thing that I realized and that I learned on this journey was that whatever you put focus and attention on and whatever you feel, you're going to continue to expand that more and more and more and more and more. So if you react and you end up giving that moment, that person, that attention of that anger and that frustration, you're just going to continue to ripple that. And a master of mine once said, in every situation you can either choose to react or to respond. And always choose to respond, always choose to respond with breathing, always choose to respond in a nice, calm and collective manner, because that's the momentum that you're putting back out there to calm that situation. Because whenever you start a fight or arguing backfire with someone else, what happens? It's just like a ping pong game. Goes to this person, this person, this person, this person, maybe physical comes in. And that's not serving you. That's not getting you guys anywhere closer to your big dreams, goals, aspirations, or making a greater impact in this world. Always choose love.
Thank you. We're going to go final question. Final question, what I'm going to do after this final question, because I know a lot of you are still asking questions. We're 40 minutes in. I need to start an event here. I'm going to show you the event room in a moment. Choose love. Nice, beautiful. Tunda. Nice. Okay, yep, final question. And I'm going to scroll through the questions, just say a few thank yous, show you around the room, and then that's a wrap for today.
So this is from Annalise Wise.
Annalise Wise. You guys have very
Annalisa
interesting.
Wise. Sounds strange.
Annalisa.
Anyways, so it's
Interesting names.
basically a bit of a combination of loads of people's question.
A combination of everybody's
No,
question.
this
Nice.
question.
This is the ultimate
no,
question
This
here.
question has the same thing as other people's questions.
Okay, nice. Okay.
So how can I attract a specific person that lives far away? And then I did some affirmations, but I don't know if I should let go or be more obsessive. And lots of people's asking how to let go and all that.
Nice. Okay. Watch my video on how to attract a specific person. I believe it's got about 30,000 views on it right now, so that's one's trending as well. Very simple. Very simple. With every principle of the law of attraction, works exactly the same. Alignment. Get yourself in perfect alignment. Feel it. Think about it. Feel it. When you feel it, take the emotion, positive emotion, amplify that emotion in that moment. You got 17 seconds, that's it, done, if you are in perfect alignment. If not, carry on, expand it, right? Expand it. Do that for 2 minutes, do that for 5 minutes. And in that moment, really visualize as if it's happening right now. So that particular person that you want to attract, you are attracting. You see them right in front of you, with you right now in that moment. Hold that thought, expand the emotion. Then what do? Then breathe and get on with your life. And what does that mean? Let go. Let go of that. Because the moment you are trying to hold on and you are obsessive and wanting something, you probably had this before, right? Try that in a relationship. You really want someone, you're so obsessive, right? The more you're obsessive, the more they repel. And this is what happens. This is basic principle of law of attraction. You gotta let go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put my link to my book. It's called Set It and Forget It. I'm gonna put it in the description. Make sure to come back to this video, download the book, read the book, set it and forget it. It's the basic principles you need to understand to allow the laws of the universe to work for you.
And before letting go, one thing to throw in there as well, before actually letting go and you think that that manifestation has happened, it's super crucial and important that you have hit that good feeling, that you have tapped into the right emotions, and that you have let go without any negativity or fear or doubt creeping in beside that. Because like I said earlier in this video, the moment that creeps in, that manifestation is stopped. So once it's done, that's why this book, Set It and Forget It, is a perfect example, because the book teaches you how to fully set it and then completely forget about it to allow that momentum to subside and become your reality.
But
That's
then
right.
also a few people ask like, how do you let go? Because they then still think about it. So how do you not think about it?
Okay, how do you not think about it? Staying present in every moment after that. So what does this mean? It means that, okay, we have just set our intentions. We get into that moment. We see everything as if it's happening right now. And we feel it. We're like, oh, this feels so good. And then amplify that emotion. You're like, oh, I really love this right now. I can't, like, I just like, oh, so happy right now. Feel that vibration so that you feel that vibration. I want you to be able to feel this vibration right now. And that is my love to all of you, by the way. And I just want to say, and then after that, what do? Then you're actually done. You're done with your meditation. Once you're done with your meditation, what do we do? Okay, I'm just going to show you here. Okay, so what do we do after the manifestation? After this manifestation, so after the manifestation, then you just walk around, be yourself. Now, here we have my brother here, Doublet. And so you just be yourself. So in this moment, we just smile at each other. We just live in every moment. Here we have Vivian. We have our other friends. And in every moment, we just deal with what we need to deal with in these moments in time. So there's no thing like, okay, how do I detach from the thought anymore? Because what I was manifesting or thinking about early in the morning about that $1 million that I want in my bank account right now is done. Now I'm complete. The basic principle, you need to understand this, is you trust and flow. Trust and let go. What does that mean? You gotta trust the universe. If you don't trust the universe, it don't like it. You gotta trust the universe. So you gotta say, okay, I understand. I really respect this. This is how it works. And I've said it now. I've sent those prayers, those intentions out there. Now it's time just to let go and just to live in this moment. And that's it, guys. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna quickly read through a few of these comments. Have we got a few of these comments? Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh, let me grab this. Let me just put it here. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got here? Just a few. I just want to acknowledge some of you here. Okay, so let's have. Whoa, this is too many. Okay, Priyanka, subscribe, Kaina. Thank you. Journaling is a good process too. Yes, definitely. Thanks a lot, Raquel. Do we journal in present tense or past tense? Saying thank you on the journal. Okay, as if it's already happened. As if it's already happened is really, really good, right? So do it like that. So Priyanka, please answer me. Hi, no, what? Vishal, Samaya. Vishal, what do you mean? Okay, you guys have just having a conversation there. You guys having a party here. Okay, what when we get angry on others' actions? Don't get angry on others' actions. Why? You know, a lot of the time we are not angry with others' actions. And always understand that. When we react to other people, when we are unhappy, when we are frustrated, it's not that we're frustrated with other people. This is what we have learned to believe. You are frustrated about yourself. You need to understand this. Why is it that nobody can get me angry? It's because there's no frustration in here. Wayne Dyer has this saying. He says, if you take an orange and you squeeze it, what do you get? You get orange juice. If you get an angry person, you squeeze them, what do you get? You get anger and frustration. So if you can recognize that anything that comes out of you can only be something that's within you. Now, the moment you recognize that you keep reacting to things, bring yourself to this awareness of yourself. Start aligning yourself again and thinking, hey, why is it? What are you doing? What's the problem inside? You know, Sadhguru has this beautiful, beautiful thing. A lot of people, they are unhappy. A lot of people, they feel lonely. They feel unhappy. And the thing is this, right? When people, think about this, right? He has a saying, he says, when you are in the company of others, you say, that person pisses me off. This person pisses me off. This person. And we start blaming every external and say, these people piss you off. Now, the interesting thing is this. People like that often, when you put them in a room by themselves, right, they're pissed off. They're pissed off, they're angry, or they feel lonely, or they're not enjoying themselves, or they feel bored. Now, there's a really interesting thought here. If you are by yourself, and you are angry, you are bored, you are frustrated, maybe you need to reconsider the company that you are with in the moment. And the company is only yourself. So maybe instead of pointing the finger outwards, maybe point the finger inwards. The moment we can change our inner reality, our inner thoughts, our self-alignment, the moment everything else around us starts to change. Guys, I need to finish off there because we got an event to start. We got everybody arriving, our whole team here, beautiful team. I just want to finish off by saying thank you so much for supporting this channel. Also, if you enjoyed this video, do help share this message with the world. Share the love, hit the share button, give us a like, comment below. Like I said, let us know where you guys have tuned in from if you haven't already, so I know where to travel next and hold an event for you guys. It's really amazing if we can hold a divine space for you guys in a different country as well. And finally, if you're new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because now I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make 2018 your best year yet. But for now, guys, ciao. Ciao from all of us. Bye.